First thing was that some years ago, 95 or 96, I cannot actually, I don't remember well the year. I've read this story that in the north of Spain, a girl managed to escape from, it was kind of a motel, and then she escaped from a very small window and she ran a lot of hours because very few cars that passed by, and then she was saved and found, and then police went there, and then they found this whole network of illegal prostitution and trafficking or whatever. And that the image that I had was always someone running from a place of incarceration, but I didn't have enough maturity to write about it, because the only thing that I had is that image, but I had okay, but what does that translate? If you have this kind of MacGuffin effect, if you show something, what does that translate? And then in 1998, there's a boy that was kidnapped in Portugal, and then there was this movie, or lots of movies that I saw, even in other countries, because all the countries have stories about kidnapping, because there's always the thing about there's no resolution, there's no closure. People disappear on these particular cases of kidnapping. There's no closure for the parents. There's no finale. But I always wondered what actually did happen to the boy if he's still alive, and that was the thing that kept me.
I can tell you things.
So I've read about a lot of kidnapping stories, and most of them, even in Europe, they go to other countries, because we're European, it's easy to walk around to other countries, and that's why I had the idea of someone that is found in another country, which has developed a life which is, he lives well with himself, and the moment that he's found. So there's always this statelessness about he has no country, he has no language, he has no sexual identity, so he's like it's in this and when he is found, that's when the second kidnapping, which, because the movie is about the kidnapping, we have this background, but the actual movie starts with the kidnapping again. So the thing that interests me was, how do you deal in the present with something that happened in the past, and how do people deal with that also when they're with him, and not the actual kidnapping, not the mystery, the police mystery itself. It's always the consequence of that. So that's what kept me. And then in 2009 or 10, I had the maturity to write it.
Mario, tu as été toutes ces années.